So you picked Derek Brunson, did you?
No, I picked Cannonier, but you did too.
I know. I just like to be right when you're not.
Yeah, but that happened in the beginning where I was right and you weren't, which is with Blood Diamond and with Jacob Malkoon.
Yes. But now it's gonna flip at the co-main event, so I'm gonna be celebrating in a second. So
okay,
Jared Cannonier looked very, very sharp, very strong. As soon as he defended a few Derek Brunson takedowns, and even when he was taken down, like it was almost effortless getting back to his feet. He literally looked like a heavyweight with a middleweight trying to hold him down.
Yeah.
Like he just strong, confident, comfortable out of both stances, wicked variety of striking as well. And I'm not a big fan of Derek Brunson's style.
Really?
Just not a big fan of his style, no. I've told you that before, right? I feel like I've mentioned that before.
I think maybe you might have mentioned
Did I? I must have said something on the last podcast about it. About the fact that I'm not really much of a fan of his style, about it being a bit kind of...
Oh, yeah, that's the part people had a screenshot. That was it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was still that version of himself. And it's same thing with the Adesanya fight. As soon as he fails takedowns and he doesn't feel like he has that safety net, he gets Ronnie Lawrence and he starts to panic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He starts to shit his pants a little bit. So Cannonier against Adesanya then? Is it too soon for him? Can he do anything? Because my concern is that Whittaker kind of toyed with him a bit. And he did beat Whittaker's leg up, but he didn't look himself in that fight. And that maybe have just been a bad performance for him. That might not be a good example, because he did look really good against Jack Hermansson. But then Adesanya is just not going to give him any... He's not going to give him any gaps, is he? He's not
yeah,
give him any...
I feel like Adesanya doesn't really mind by beating you and not the most impressive way. He just wants to win the fight. And if that means, outpointing you, then he's happy to do it. And he's not going to get drawn into people's opinions on what he should be or how he should fight in order to change that, which I think helps keep him the champion as well. But what did you think about the almost rear naked choke by Brunson in the first round? Did you think he almost had it?
No, I don't.
No,
I don't. I think, of course, it looked like it was threatening, but if you'd have added a minute to the clock, Cannonier would have made more of an effort to escape. Knowing full well that he was within the last 10 seconds of the fight, he just waited there because he knew he was safe. Mm-hmm. And even if it was sunk in deep, he could have held his breath. I don't think it was. I don't think it was a threat to him. I think Cannonier was just physically too strong for Derek Brunson in every range. And I think coupled with the speed and the power of his striking, like those elbows on the floor. I mean, it was like literally 2 shots, and Brunson was on standby.
Yeah, that took a while for that. Like you can clearly see that he was out, and they even threw the towel in as well.
That is one thing I will say about Kerry Hatley. He's got to get himself in between the fighters. Like on
if that
you're the
last
referee,
one, he was kind of like, "Oh, as long as I don't get hit."
Yeah.
Stop! Hey,
yeah.
Stop.
Like trying to break up a fight between 2 lions. It's just like
just that stick in there.
Yeah. Get your knee in there. Get your body in there. I remember punching Mark Goddard accidentally once. I was hitting someone and he was diving in to stop the fight, and I punched him in the leg, gave him a dead leg.
Did he curse at you?
Of course he did.
Yeah.
In fact, I've got the video of him coming over to me right after the fight had been stopped, and he went, "You punched me in the fucking leg," as you know he would.
I know, because there is on Fight Pass him cursing.
Of course.
Get the fuck out!
Get the fuck out! That's my favourite thing that's happened in all of MMA this year. In fact, Jamie, I'll send you the clip and you can just drop it in here so people can experience it.
Oh, I'm sure Mark will love you for that.
I did do him a solid, though, in the breakdown show. I left in his excellent treatment of Rob Whittaker at the end of the first round in the first fight, where Whittaker was down and he stood and he watched him, giving the Sherlock Holmes look as he walked back to his corner, making sure he was all right. Excellent protocol. Love it. Yeah. Okay.
So,
can we talk about the...
Back fist for the win.
That was slick. That was slick. Yeah, we can start drilling that.